Join me as I dive into my first battle after graduating Warzone Bootcamp. Let's see if all that training has paid off. In today's video, I want to show you my experience as a Prestige 1 player, but a complete noob in Warzone. Only having done the bootcamp a few times, this match is a Warzone solo casual as my first battle after graduating from bootcamp. There is plenty of confusion, slow reactions, and a few moments I didn't think I would survive. I was nervous, being a solo and not really understanding what I was supposed to do, but I remembered what the squad told me in that boot camp, and I played nice and slow. Trying to make smart decisions, I suppose. I hope you all enjoy this experience as much as I have. And without further delay, let's get to it. Here I was just learning how to use the waypoint to mark it on the map. That way I can just move on. I figured here and there I'm going to do a voiceover just so you guys can have a little bit of context behind my thought process during this match.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
One of the things I watched in the videos, the first thing they do is they find a gun and then they start looking around to find out if anyone's going to attack or not. So that was my goal. And then of course, you'll see what happens. With this phone, I really had no idea what this phone did, so I hit it just to find out.
Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
Here I pulled up the map. I was looking for my bounty target to see where they were. Probably not the smartest option to do this in the middle of a hallway. Just saying. Also, while you're watching this, keep in mind, I don't have a clue where I'm at or what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that stay inside the circle and don't get caught out in the thing, in the gas. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm just looking around. So, right here, I spot my first target. I'm lining up, firing. My blood is pumping right now. Adrenaline is starting to kick in. And then, well, this is what happens. Yeah. I'm not sure if it was a bot or a player. I have no clue. Sort of feel like a bot. But he's dead, and I'm not, so that's a plus. Here I stopped looking at almost each individual piece of gear. I just wanted to start grabbing things and looting them and moving, because that's what I've seen in Expel's videos. I don't know how other people feel about Expel. I like his content. Dude inspired me to even want to play Warzone. I watched his cheating videos where he thinks that certain people's cheating. I get it. I would too. But he inspired me, so I wanted to just try to emulate
Gas is moving.
exactly what he was doing. He would loot and run and get the hell out and keep moving, because you never know who's around the next corner. In this next part, I hear a bot yell out. I understand it's a bot. I get hit and I go to take an angle because I don't want to expose my entire body. So take an angle and I get him.
Changing mags.
Here I decided to check on top of the hill to make sure there's no one there before I decided to make the run across the river. I was also looking across the river to the right and the left, double checking to see if I could see anything moving before I decided to make this trek over in the wide open area. Didn't want to get hit. Sort of seemed reasonable. That's what you normally do, so that's what we did. Didn't see anybody, so we took a risk. I don't think I would advise it, to be honest. Sort of stupid.
Chuck around! Puta madre! I'm reloading.
Listen for the grenade coming up. I hear the grenade, therefore I know there's someone behind me. I seen them run by. I threw the grenade to try to draw their attention back to that spot. It was a waste of a grenade. It didn't work because I think it was a bot.
Swapping magazines.
So here, I'm getting shot from underneath the bridge. I can't see a target. I'm not chasing. I back off. I grab some more armor plates. I run back and away and try to do a flank route. In this moment, I can hear them over there. I just can't see them. I have no knowledge of where they are exactly, except for what I'm hearing. So I'll let you see how it plays out. At this point, I am nervous. I am about to shit myself. These guys have been just throwing themselves at me, and I didn't really know how to take it. So I figured I would just try to calm down, see if I could hear more stuff, and loot the area real quick before moving on.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I wasn't quite sure if I should pick this armor box up, but I seen Expel grab him and help his team and get armor plates back if he needed them. I thought that was more important than having that little drone thing to help me fly, I guess. I think that's what it does, I'm not really sure. But I grabbed those because I've been getting hit a lot and I needed more plates. So I took the boxes of backup and, well, it was worth it. You'll see later.
Puta madre! Switching mags.
I don't grab this loadout, as you guys see me
You've got
clearly
gas
look at it.
moving in.
I'm a low level. I just prestiged before I came to do this, and I didn't have any unlocks. So whatever I got in the game is what I was stuck with because everything was locked. My loadout was shit compared to what I could find. So that's why I didn't grab it. I thought I was playing Fortnite for a few minutes and I decided to hide in the bush. No, not really. I thought I heard someone and I was going to take a moment to see if I could hear it again. Yes, I did hear someone. And just so you're aware, me sitting on top of a hill like this damn near cost me my life. So, probably not the smartest option. Oh, there's one. Oh shit.
Blake, count around.
Oh, two. So what did we learn here? Yeah, don't sit on top of a mountain and just wait on them to show up to kill you. There was 2 bots. Good news is I slid down the mountain, wrapped back around to get a flank position. They fought each other, and I came out the winner. GG for bots. Yeah, I just learned that if I held down the joysticks, I could dive.
Swapping magazines.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Here, I heard the shots. I wanted to look over there and happened to see if I could see anything, which direction they were running, just basically fishing for information. I basically said fuck it. I wasn't even going to try to push that. I didn't know what was over there, had no information. And then I seen this buy station up here, and I was like, I could try to use a UAV. So I figured I'd run for that.
I'm getting stitched up.
Thermal grenade going out.
Changing mag.
I'm pretty sure that was a bot. I'm not 100% positive about that though. They had a stack of money, so that made me believe that it was probably a player. And if it was a player, then well, their aim is just as bad as mine.
UAV available for tasking.
Requesting recon at my location. taking effective fire!
My first thought process for this was,
Reloading!
it's a bot. It ain't gonna shoot me, so I'm just gonna run the opposite direction until it engaged. This probably wasn't the smartest option. Could have been bad. And I should not have left him like I did here that you're about to see. The problem with disengaging at this point, though, completely like I did, is now he is behind me. He has clear shots while I'm running at with no cover. And I don't have any more plates left. But remember that box I picked up? Yeah, I just threw that down. Now I got some plates. Instead of wasting those plates, I decided to screw it. I'm taking off running, which was another terrible option. Because if it would have been a player,
Enemy
they would have
soldier
taken my
incoming.
plates completely out and I'd have been screwed. So here I see this other person dropping down, and yes, of course, I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna go over there and try to engage with only one plate.
LDBR inbound.
EKIA!
At this point, I really didn't want to engage again, so I just grabbed the loot and got the hell out of there. And of course, more steps.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I guess it was nothing. Swear I heard steps. Here, I'm hearing all the gunshots around me. I'm just trying to make it inside the circle. Then I start hearing those off to my right, those gunfires, and I see them on my mini map. So I decided to plate up and get ready for a fight.
Enemy UAV is online. You're losing ground. Move it.
Changing mags!
I just wanted to take a breather for a moment. You know, reload my weapon, get some things kicked, gain my composure back, and then look for this other guy while I was in relative safety. Look at my dumbass here thinking I was being smart, trying to buy real quick. Ended up wasting all my money for two things I can't even carry. Only got one of them. So stupid. Bought that many.
Play cut around!
Did you see the comment earlier? Yeah. It only takes one IQ to go back up there and challenge this. This is sniper. So I looked around for a moment. I didn't see anything, I didn't see any glints, and I was like, well, it's probably smart if I just move on. But of course, I heard steps.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. The gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
Just being patient, and just waiting.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Puta madre!
That's why.
You've made it to the top 10.
Got to the top 10.
Inbound.
Not bad for my first time outside of boot camp. My goal here was to avoid as many fights as humanly possible and just not put myself into a bad position was the easiest way how to explain this. And as someone that was new, I decided I was going to hang back and ride the circle in the best I could and hope to God no one was behind me. And that's what I did. Just biding my time. I'm in no rush. Let them fight.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Here, I was looking out behind me, just watching, just to see if there was someone stuck inside there with a gas mask on, and could be coming up behind me. So I gave it a few moments there just to find out. So what I was doing right here is I was looking and scanning everything. I was looking for my escape option. I was looking for my next move, double checking to make sure I didn't see anyone that could potentially come up behind me and get me while I'm on my way to my next point. And of course, the end game, the very end game. I wanted to put myself in the best possible position, so I took a risk and peeked out just to see what I could find and how to get to where I wanted to go, aka on top of that building. Now up here on top of this building off to the left, this was very risky. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it paid off in the end. This might get me killed.
Enemy unit with a hand cannon in the immediate area. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
The key here was just to let them fight it out. I was going to sit here as long as I possibly could and not engage unless I absolutely had no other options. And then listen. Noise is your best friend. Getting down to the wire.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Top 3. Just buy my time. Letting them come to me. So here I did hear steps below me very faintly. I knew they were somewhere down below, and I was trying to find out if they were on the left or right. So you're gonna see me like looking at the walls on both sides, and that's just to see if I could hear anything and which direction it was coming from. Because if you point yourself in that direction, you can hear it better.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Gas is inbound. They picked
There it
the
is,
wrong
boys.
spot. Way to get it done.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Let them come to you, man. Let them make the mistakes. That's great. GG. In the end, I got 38k experience, 14 eliminations, 13 kills. It was an amazing experience, and if you enjoyed it, then share your first battle stories in the comments below. Subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.